Hi Virgo, this is Marishi Mashazulaka. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me right now. Virgo's out there. Sun, Moon, or Rising Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Virgo's out there. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? The Tower. Something that's going to happen, which is going to have an impact in your life. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but just a second. Knight of Pentacles. If things were very slow in your life, regards to a situation, something is going to happen which is going to shake things up. Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in this deck. Tower, there is going to be a shake up. Okay? Alright, they don't want to tell me anything else right there. Okay, can we have the first card please? Virgo's out there. Virgo's out there. What is your first card please? Your first card is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And they want me to look at, that's the Wheel, and we have the Six of Swords. And then we have the King of Pentacles right behind that. Interesting. So there is something which you're holding on to tightly. Okay? The Wheel card is about things moving forward. Okay? There is a sense of taking a gamble with something. Okay, and then they're showing me the Six of Swords. Actually, Six of Swords was the first card. I think so. Or was it behind the Wheel? Anyhow, it seems like there is this energy about moving past. Because Six of Swords for me is packing your bags and leaving. Taking things forward. Like, moving forward. Along with the Wheel. So Wheel is also an energy like, the wheel of a truck, the wheel of a car, it moves forward. Yeah, it can go in reverse as well. But in this case, you're in charge. You are, taking a gamble to take things forward. There might be an energy about the King of Pentacles because that card was also peeping out. All right. So you might be dealing with a person who is very, foxy, because there is a pet. I'm saying pet because I think it's supposed to be a dog, but it looks like a fox. Okay, so I feel like it is going to be, it's like the characteristic of this person. This person is very wise, very mature, all that, but I feel like, there is something, they're very secure, like financially. A person who smiles a lot, just saying, very cheerful. There is something about them where they're very smart, almost wicked. Okay? It doesn't look like a dog. I don't know why the artist put a fox as a pet. It really distracts me when I look at this card, but I feel like it is a characteristic of this person. This person could, because the way he's dressed up, it's very casual, very, very laid back energy about this person. But then when I'm looking at the fox under him, sitting under him, he is very foxy. Behind that charming facade, there is a person who knows how to play. You need to be cautious about it, because this person is somebody who is very observant, even if they don't seem to be. They don't care much. They're actually very observant. Okay? But, coming back to your reading, there is something about you where I see you being a little distant. Oh, You're being a little distant. I do all these readings at one go, so you're the third last reading. Okay. Yeah, there is something about you where you're being very reserved in the way you're coming out to the people around you. Okay? They don't get to know what is going on in your heart. You don't express it. You keep it to yourself. You guard it right now. Because if you look at this girl, this lady, she's closing her heart off. She's keeping things to herself. Okay? There is something about you taking charge and moving on. You know, there's something about that, because the Wheel and the Six of Swords together. You're planning something. You're planning something and keeping it to yourself. I'm speaking to the Virgos, all right. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy, an Aquarius energy, an Aries or a Taurus energy. Already 4 cards, but they want me to break the deck here though. Yes, Judgment. You're making a decision, okay, to liberate you, because I needed a confirmation on what these 2 cards are about, okay. So it seems like you're liberating yourself from something which is not serving you anymore, which is keeping you stuck, okay. You're freeing yourself. If you look at this card, you can see you're getting out of your body. Yeah, looks right. But there is a sense of liberating yourself, all right, from whatever is. That is why you're moving forward. You might be moving forward from the King of Pentacles as well, because you understand they were foxy. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo energy. Very slow reading. Very, very slow reading. Alright, Virgos out there. Can we have the next card, please? Your next card is the 4 of Swords, along with the 2 of Pentacles. You feel very vulnerable. Ooh, they broke it at... Ah, yes. Okay, that makes total sense. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. You're protecting your heart. Okay, if you look at this card up close, you can see this lady sleeping, or this girl sleeping in this fetal position. You feel very vulnerable. Okay, a child in the womb sleeps in this position. Yeah, baby in the womb, because that makes them feel very protected. Yeah, so it seems like you're protecting yourself. Okay, and this card is like a nest. There is this heart which is which is strung up, and you are holding on to it. Okay, there is so much which is making you anxious. Okay, which is making you scared. That is why you are being closed off. You cannot put it out there. You cannot express it. Because I feel like you have been hurt before. That is why you're closing yourself off. You don't want to break your heart again. 2 of Pentacles. There is another card behind it, but I don't think so. That's your card. They want me to speak about the 2 of Pentacles as well as the 8 of Swords. Yes, you have been hurt. Okay? You might be hurting right now. That could be the reason you coming to that decision of moving away. Okay? You're being closed off because of that reason. Okay? Because you're hurting. Okay? 2 of Pentacles, this is something to do with you have been weighing out your options. You were holding on to some kind of energy. Okay? But then, when you look into the mirror, you don't like your reflection. Because whatever you were holding on to, there is something which makes you, it's a little too harsh to say, it's like you want to spit in the mirror. Okay, that's how bad you feel about yourself. I couldn't find, that's the first thing which came into my head. It's like you're disgusted. You're disgusted at yourself because you put up with it. Huh? Okay, a little too much. You're hurting. Okay, and it's getting a little too much. So much anxiety, so much self-doubts. Okay, it's like too much is going on. I'm just going to break the deck here. Some of you might be dealing, and I'm just getting a headache. Okay, you might be stressed out. You feel so stuck within the situation that you're contemplating, like, what am I doing with my life? That kind of a situation. That is why you feel so disgusted with yourself right now, and you're very vulnerable. Okay. I just broke the deck in the Seven of Cups. It's like, no, because Two of Pentacles is like weighing out your options, and the Seven of Cups also speaks about options. There is this confusion. Is it worth it? When I spoke about doubting yourself in regards to, weighing, regards to the situation which you're weighing out, now you're starting to question, like, what am I doing with my life? You're looking at your options. You're starting to question yourself. Earlier you were very optimistic about something. Now you're like, was my head up in the clouds? That kind of a situation. You're looking at things for what it is, like, understanding a situation. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpion. Virgos, very slow energy. 12 minutes. Can we have the next card, please? Ooh, we've got the King of Swords in the center of the reading. Okay, so there is this energy about you wising up. Is that a word? You're starting to observe, question, because this is a person who's very intellectual. Okay, there is an owl sitting under his foot. This person has, is very intellectual, wise. Sees things for what it is. No bullshit, logical, rational. Is very fair. Okay. Yeah. So that is how you are coming through. Okay, there is something about you where you are thinking about your happiness over everything else. There is something about you where you're hungry. Okay, hungry for love. Okay, that's a weird thing to say, but that is what I feel right now. Either I am hungry right now, yeah, that's a possibility, but I feel like you have some kind of a hunger. Like it's like you are starving for this kind of happiness, for this kind of joy in your life. I think you have been starved or deprived of it. Okay, this is a kind of happiness you look for, you seek for, having your family, having your significant other, all that. But then whatever has kept you hanging, or waiting. Now you're trying to question it. Like, what was I thinking? Because somehow you see the true color of this person. Because you decide to move on. You decide to take a gamble. So somehow you're just being a little wiser than yesterday. Okay? Because you start to see things for what it is. You're being a little more observant. There is this energy about looking through the bullshit. There's something about you where you're becoming a little fierce. That is why you might be coming off a little closed off. Okay, this is something which people are not used to. Okay, now they are like, what just happened? What changed? There is something which scares them. Okay, they're trying to understand what is different about you. Okay. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So there is something about you where you're doing the right thing for yourself. Okay, that's just the confirmation. This is your energy. Okay, they want me to look at this card as well, Three of Cups. It's almost like there is others in the story, multiple people in the story. Okay, there is something about you up against them, that kind of energy. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be your colleagues, whoever it is. People see this change in you. Very slow reading. Virgos, what is the next card, please? Ace of Cups. If you had been closed off before, there is something about you where, because for Swords, I told you about the heart. Okay, you are very protective about it. You're healing your heart. Okay, this is all to do about your heart space. Okay, because remember I kept saying you were hurting. Okay, there is loads of pain. It was giving me a headache. Okay, because you were just not happy with yourself, like, with you. You had that disgusted feeling about you because of whatever you did in the past, or you were holding on maybe. And now there is this energy about opening up, because an energy of reassessing. With this Hermit energy, something is lighting up. Okay, because when I showed you the King of Swords, I told you you're being observant, you're getting a little wiser. Okay, you understand what it is for what it is. Like you really see through the bullshit now. Okay, there is this energy about solitude, but you're happy in that space. Okay, being closed off. Okay, that is your way of protecting your heart, but then it brings you so much joy. Does that even make sense? It's almost like, because I showed you the card where you're hating yourself, but that is turning around. Once you let go of something, that is why the Six of Swords and something else, the Wheel card, I told you, you're letting go of someone. Okay, once you do that, once you realize what was going on, Now you're able to embrace yourself, you as a person, because it's almost like you're proud of yourself for doing it. Okay? There is this energy of solitude as well, but it's almost like I get this energy, you're happy with yourself now. You're content with yourself now, by yourself. You don't need anybody else to bring you that happiness. Okay? You're opening up, but not to the people who screwed you over. Okay? This King of Wands, there is a fierce energy about you. You're coming in your true power, okay? And people notice you for that. I'm speaking to the Virgos. Some of you could be a cusp of Leo and Virgo. Yeah. But you are owning your power, okay? And people notice the change. That's the fun part. People know something has changed within you. It's like you, Hermit in the traditional deck is somebody who's, carrying a lamp in the darkness seeking for answers. It is also a person who is seeking for answers within, going inside and assessing a situation. So that is what I see with you, because when I spotted the King of Swords, there is this energy about being wise, okay? Being more intellectual, seeing things for what it is. So that's how you are coming through, okay? You're getting fierce. You're understanding your worth. It's very contradictory, but somehow it should make sense to you, okay? Finding that solitude, finding that space where you feel like you're happy by yourself, you don't need people to depend on, that is going to make you happy. Make sense? Let me know. Okay? Because it's a little contradictory, but that is how they're trying to show me. Alright? Because Page of Swords. It's almost like you're in your own world. Okay? Because if you look at that card up close, you're doing your shit. Okay? You don't care about it. She's reading her book and she's crossing the cliff over to the next cliff, but she's walking on a sword. So it's like nothing stops her from enjoying life. She's in her own world. Okay? She's doing what she got to do, and that's it. Nothing around her matters. And people will notice you. Okay? People will notice this change because you own your power. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian or a Leo person or a Virgo, another Virgo. Or this, I feel like this is for you. Like your own energy. One last card for the Virgos out there. One last card for the Virgos out there. You have been seeking for happiness because didn't I say about being hungry? I'm not hungry. Okay, but that moment when I was speaking about it, I was really feeling like I was starving, but they wanted me to speak about it. Okay, so I was a little confused. Was it me or was it your energy? Okay, you were starving for happiness. You looked everywhere for it, seeking for it. You thought you have to be dependent on another person to give you that happiness, but now you realize you can make yourself happy. Okay? You don't have to be dependent on anybody. Yes? It seems like you're blocking people off. Okay? You protecting your space. If you look at this card up close, there is a bubble around her and people are trying to, get into her space, but she's guarding herself, she's protected, she's like, fuck off. She's not bothered. That's why I said you're in your own space. You're good enough by yourself. Okay? You don't have to look anywhere for your happiness, for your peace. Okay? Sagittarians. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. Virgos out there. A Leo or a Sagittarius. Alright? Virgos out there. What is your last card, please? What is your last card, please? Virgo's okay. That is not your last card, but justice. There is something about someone getting justice. You know, you will see it happening in front of your eyes. Something will happen, which is like, you know, you wanted to see that. And I feel like you will get to see it. Okay? Just broke the deck and we have the Seven of Swords. Yes. It's like if people, that's the confirmation for me. That's why I do that. If people fucked you over, okay, behind your back, they're going to get their karma. Justice is going to be served. And this is something which you hoped for. Okay? Because there is, when I'm looking at the justice energy, there is this shadow side of yours which is popping out. Okay? So it's like, yeah, you will see that happening with this tower. Pretty soon, maybe. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra or probably an Aquarius. Okay, Virgos. What is your last card, please? What is your last card, please? Virgos out there. This one. The Wheel. I think this came up earlier as well. Yeah, Six of Swords and the Wheel. That's what I'm saying. You are literally taking a gamble. Okay? It's almost like you feel like on top of the world. Okay? You are in control. There's something about you which feels like you have liberated yourself. And you are on top of everyone else. Like, you know, you don't care about anything else. It's like you taking things forward. You doing it for yourself. You might be up against some kind of a system because of the Hierophant. Alright? But somehow you get to be on the top. Because both major arcanas. I'm just going to break the deck here. Your reading tired me out. Yes, Five of Pentacles. This is how you felt for a very long time with this Five of Pentacles. Again, a Taurus energy. But then, now, you're literally moving past it. Okay? This is what makes you feel disgusted. Because you put yourself in that space. You did not realize you can free yourself because there is a key which is standing against the door. You just have to pick up the key and put it in the hole, open it, just walk out. Okay? But you kept yourself trapped. Okay? That's about it. Now, for some reason, something is changing within yourself internally. Where you are like shutting people out who is not worth it, moving away from them, and, you know, gambling with life. You don't care about the consequences. You are doing things which makes you happy. Okay? A shift within which can be seen outside. Okay? Which scares people off. I just summarized it for you. That's it. That's it, Virgos. I wish you the very best. This is Rashi. Until next time. Bye bye.